It's an honor to be here and talk about why this is so important. In about 48 hours, right here in this very same space, folks will gather of all kinds of representation. And they're going to talk about a man named Dr. Martin Luther King, who was a great, great American. Yes. And they're going to talk about civil rights and voting rights and equity and fairness. It's going to be almost 20 or 30,000 people. But unfortunately, they won't notice that there's a dark and ominous cloud over the political landscape in this country. And that's called Citizen United. Part of my task is to make sure that you understand and that we understand we can't roll back anything without connecting all the political dots in this country. And I want to encourage you, and my folks as well, to work together to understand the importance of this decision. If we don't fight the corruption of big money in this country today, we won't have things like the voting rights and civil rights in this country. So if we don't understand the importance of this particular event, we're going to be in serious trouble. So join me, please, in reaching out and ensuring that most folks who have no idea about the importance of this event today understand that if they don't get involved, urge, encourage, mobilize, motivate, and tell their representatives to overturn this decision, again, we're in serious trouble. In the next 72 hours, you're going to hear speeches about voting rights, about the city of Boston, about great Americans, but again, this won't be at the top of the list. So I want you to help me connect the political dots and help me also reach across racial, economic lines and make sure we're on the same page, that people know that if you don't stop the influence of money in big politics, little guys like us won't have any interest because they're all gone. I can tell you've been in the city of Austin right now, if you're black and you're poor and don't have a job, you have no interest already being promoted. We don't quite understand that, folks. So again, this is urgent, it is critical, and I want to thank you for having the vision today to come out here on this particular beautiful day and take a position on such a critical issue in our times. And I'm going to remind folks on Monday that this is probably one of the most important issues of our time in terms of civil rights and voting rights. Because I know and you know that Dr. King will be very disappointed that in this country that calls itself a democracy, that a lot of this kind of thing to happen, it would be a major embarrassment given all the work, all the blood, all the sweat and tears in this nation. So again, thank yourself for being here. I'm honored to be here. I will ensure on Monday that whenever I speak, I'm going to talk about this event and what you stood for, and make sure the folks who are losing the most understand that this is about all of us. It's about all of us. Yeah. And let me close by saying a few words. I have absolutely no doubt that with folks like you who are obviously very committed and folks like me, if we connect the political dots and talk to each other and encourage each other, we can overturn this decision that threads the very essence of what we call democracy. Thank you very, very much. Let's go forward.